Ladies and gentlemen, we present you the first competitions in Indian biathlon in the history of sport, Krylov Cup, founded by the President of International Federation of Indian Biathlon, FIIB. And here is the Krylov Cup, and the medals to be gained by the sportsmen, and the copies of the cup, which will be handed in to the winners in every nomination. And their names will be written on the base of Krylov Cup. And now, the participants. Tatiana Marisanova, Moscow. Yana Almakayeva, Tver. Tatiana Ivanova, Moscow. Maria Kazakova, Moscow. Sarah Laurel, Canada. Natasha Ostapovich, Canada. They have gained their right to participate in the final of the competition in the preliminary races. So the competition starts. All the girls rush to the shooting point for the first archery session, where they will try to hit 5 targets with 5 arrows. Well, I must say that Canadian athletes have some advantage in canoeing, but Russian girls shoot better. For the participants from Canada, this is the first international competition in Indian biathlon. They had only 10 days before they start to prepare themselves for the competitions. This makes things a bit harder for Canadians. And now you can see Sarah Laurel starting to shoot. Then Natasha Ostapovich. She's the best shooter in the Canadian team. Let's see what will happen. Tatiana Ivanova shoots. She's calm and accurate. And Maria Kazakova thinks that she can afford to shoot more quickly. I can see Sarah Laurel has hit the target. This allows her to continue racing. And now, almost together with Yana Almakayeva, she starts canoeing from the shooting point to continue the distance. Yana forces her to turn around to see how far behind are her opponents. Sarah Laurel is chasing Yana, but Sarah has to go to the third turn when Yana goes around the second. According to their shooting results, Sarah Laurel has missed 3 targets, Yana Almakayeva 2. Yana passed the penalty turn too and goes straight forward. Then goes into a turn. She keeps controlling the distance between herself and other participants, which became more convenient to do because now she is sideways to them. Yana Almakayeva has finished simple turn and goes forward to the shooting point. Sarah Laurel continues to chase her, using the advantage in canoeing skills she has over Yana. The third to finish the simple turn is Maria Kazakova, and Natasha Ostapovich after Maria comes from the turn. She doesn't hurry too much, trying to catch her breathing rhythm to be able to shoot well. But Yana Almakayeva knows Indian biathlon better, and she affords quick shooting with frequent breathing. Well, and now it's time to see the results. And what will be the number of her penalty turn this time? She shoots very quickly and hits the third target one after another. Sarah Laurel's speed of shooting shows that she does not have much success in shooting, and she is trying hard to hit the targets. Natasha Ostapovich shoots with a good rhythm, quite confidently. Well, and as far as we can see, her shooting results are better than Sarah's. Yana Elmakaeva is trying to get as far as she can from Maria Kozakova. And Sarah Laurel unfortunately did not manage to hit a single target out of 5, and this means that she has to quit the race. And now Yana Elmakaeva, who has missed only 1 target, is passing the penalty turn number 1 and goes straight to the finish line, while Natasha Ostapovich is just going into the penalty turn. And now we see Maria Kozakova going to the finish line to be the second. She understands that there is no chance to catch up with Yana Elmakaeva, and she's canoeing at a speed high enough to let Natasha Ostapovich to catch up with her. And Natasha Ostapovich is also slowing down because no one can now fight with her for the bronze medal. And here it is, the fascinating finish of the first winner of Krylov Cup, Yana Elmakaeva from Tver. And now let's see how far are Maria Kozakova and Natasha Ostapovich. And we must admit that this is a great result for this 15-year-old girl from Canada. And now we'll see the president of the International Federation of Indian Biathlon, Valery Krylov, performs the rewarding ceremony. The winner, Yana Elmakaeva from Tver, gets a copy of Krylov Cup. Maria Kozakova from Moscow gets the silver medal and diploma. And for the third place, Natasha Ostapovich from Canada gets the bronze medal and diploma. And these glorious moments are filmed by her fellow athletes from the team and the legendary Canadian canoeist Sheila Cooper. And now you can see the most fascinating to my mind nomination C2 mixed. On the first water, there are taking start brother and sister Elmakaev, Jan Androvil from Tver. On the second water, Tatiana Ivanova from Moscow together with Eugene Ignatov from Voronezh. On the third water starts Tatiana Marisanova Moscow and Alexei Popov Kazakhstan. On the fourth, Natasha Ostapovich Canada with Ramil Elmakaev from Tver. Ramil, by the way, is also related to Jan Androvil, but he is their cousin. On the fifth water starts Jillian Fedishko Canada and Sergei Kovalev Moscow. On the sixth, Maria Kozakova and Alexei Zagrebov, both from Moscow. And now this couple comes to the shooting point. Then come Natasha Ostapovich and Ramil Elmakaev. And other participants reach the shooting point almost at the same time, and they are already shooting. Maria Kozakova is lucky with her first arrow. Natasha Ostapovich also is accurate and concentrated. And Jillian Fedechko is not feeling so self-confident in archery shooting, but she is doing her best. Yana Elmakaeva and her brother Ravil have already finished shooting and are in a hurry to use their advantage and to be the first to get to the penalty turn. Maria Kozakova and Alexei Zagrebov follow them immediately. All of them are rushing forward and no one wants to lose a second. All their participants have left the shooting point, and Jillian Fedechko and Sergei Kovalev are trying very hard to keep pace with all others. But what's going on? Look! Jillian Fedechko suddenly falls out of her canoe. I cannot see the reason at the moment. Look what's going on. Not even 10 seconds have passed and Jillian is back in the boat. This is the first time they race together with Kovalyov, and they show such an amazing coordination in this moment of extreme. Sergei Kovalyov did not lose self-control after Jillian fell over. In the same moment he went to the opposite side of the boat to let Jillian get back into the canoe without turning it over. All this did not last more than 10 seconds. Jillian and Sergei showed themselves unbelievably calm and precise in such situation. Yana Elmikayeva has missed only one target in the first shooting session, and this allows them to make the penalty turn number 1. As a result, they have a considerable advantage, also because Maria Kozakova from the second canoe has made more mistakes when shooting. Now she and Alexei Zagrebov must try hard to catch up with Yana and Ravil. Natasha Ostapovich and Ramil Almakayev are not far behind. Both of the two doubles still hope to win because there is the second shooting session. No one knows what will be the results of it, and everything can change after the second penalty turn. Also, there is a simple turn to be passed, and much depends on this too. It is very important in Indian biathlon not only to pedal good straight along the distance, but also to manage the turns effectively in order to be able to maneuver going backwards from the shooting point to the straight canoeing distance. Good maneuvering skills led to gain a lot of time. And now you can see Yana and Ravil coming to the shooting point. And now it is Ravil to shoot. Let me remind you that the first shooting session was performed by Yana, and she hit 4 targets out of 5. Will Ravil be as lucky as Yana? He shoots confidently and quite quickly. Let's see the results. He has already hit 3 targets, he also hits the 4th. I wonder if he does the same with the last target. Yes! This is, I think, a record of the competition. They missed only 1 target out of 10. And now they go forward to use their advantage at the penalty turn. The canoe of Natasha Ostapovich follows them and... What's this? Maria Kozakova and Alexei Zagrebov fall out of the canoe. Natasha and Ramil have hit their boat. But it is the fault of the participants who are in the water. According to the rules, they should have given the way to Natasha and Ramil because they were the first to leave the shooting point. But Maria and Alexei did not do this, going backwards from the shooting point to the straight water. And as the result, they have to catch up with all others now. And in the meantime, Yana and Ravil come to the last part of the distance after turning. Yana and Ravil have already guaranteed their victory in this nomination. For Yana, this is the second gold medal. For Ravil, it is the first, and he's so happy that he stands from his canoe. And the second double at the finish is Tatiana Ivanova and Eugene Ignatov. And they finish in a calm way, as they have all the grounds for it. Natasha Ostapovich and Ramil Almakayev get the bronze medals. This is for the second time for Natasha, which proves that her first bronze medal was not just being lucky. And finally, Maria Kozakova and Alexei Zagrebov, despite all the troubles, managed to come fourth.